For as long as she can remember, Reba McEntire, the unrivaled queen of country music, has possessed an uncanny ability to connect with people. Whether she is performing a heartbreaking song, stealing the show on her beloved sitcom Reba, or dazzling audiences with her down-to-earth wit, Reba's authenticity shines through in all of her performances. Now she is bringing her characteristic blend of heart and humor to a new venture, which is the Nearly Home campaign that Realtor.com is launching in the summer of 2025. Reba demonstrates once more that she is as approachable as she is iconic by guiding prospective homeowners through the emotional and frequently amusing adventure of choosing the ideal home in a series of advertisements that are full of vibrancy. With the Nearly Home campaign, Realtor.com is making a daring attempt to reimagine the process of purchasing a home, and Reba is the ideal person to represent this endeavor. Having her roots in Oklahoma and having built her profession on the art of storytelling, she exemplifies the warmth and resiliency that home buyers require in order to successfully navigate the roller coaster that is the real estate market. As part of the campaign, which consists of television ads, social media spots, and interactive internet material, Reba is presented as a knowledgeable and humorous guide for individuals who are nearly home, but have not yet arrived at their destination. She is a part cheerleader and part confidant. Reba makes an appearance in one of the most memorable advertisements for the campaign, in which she plays the role of a nice neighbor who is leaning over a picket fence while holding a glass of sweet tea. A young couple is approached by her, and she asks them, "Y'all looking for a home?" while her signature grin brightens the screen. A tired nod is given by the couple, who had been searching for a property for some months. A gleam of excitement can be seen in Reba's eyes as she takes out her phone and launches the Realtor.com application. She responds, "Well, darlin', you're nearly home," in a voice that is dripping with the warm and inviting Southern charm. "Let's find you a place where you can hang your hat, and maybe even a few gold records alongside it," she instructed. The commercial then turns to a montage of the pair inspecting properties, with Reba appearing in unexpected locations such as sipping coffee in a cozy kitchen, reclining on a porch swing, and even hiding in a closet to whisper, "This one's got potential." These advertisements are a perfect example of Reba's brand of humor, which is self-deprecating, quick-witted, and just a little bit feisty. In a different location, she is taking a buyer who is being skeptical on a tour of a fixer-upper. When the prospective purchaser expresses disapproval of the outdated bathroom, Reba makes a witty remark, saying, "Honey, a little paint and a lot of love can fix anything. I can assure you that I have endured more humiliating haircuts than this tile work." Although the remark is delivered with a chuckle, it is Reba's warmth that ultimately makes the deal. Not only is she trying to promote a service, but she is also trying to remind viewers that a home is more than simply walls and floors. It is the place where life takes place. The Nearly Home campaign is designed to appeal to the sentimental side of the home buying process, and Reba's participation guarantees that it will have a profound impact. Reba is someone who has seen her fair share of both joys and sorrows in her life, so she is familiar with the experience of looking for a community in which she can feel at home. In an interview conducted behind the scenes, she discussed the reasons why the campaign was so personal to her. "I was raised in a small town in Oklahoma, and my house was the most important thing in my life," she remarked. "It was the place where we shared our stories, laughed, and cried," she said, providing assistance to individuals in locating a location where they can create their own memories. "That holds a particular place in my heart." The authenticity of Reba is the campaign's most powerful secret weapon. Reba's presence is so natural that it gives the impression that she is genuinely committed in the journey of every homeowner, in contrast to other celebrity endorsements that come off as forced. Real-time listings, virtual tours, and personalized search filters are some of the features that are highlighted in the advertisements produced by Realtor.com. Yet, it is Reba's storytelling that brings these resources to life. In a digital short, she tells the story of a young family's quest for their first house. Her voiceover weaves the family's hopes and worries into a narrative that has the feel of a country song. As the family takes a tour of a bright suburban home, she assures them that they are not simply looking for a place to live. The campaign also makes use of Reba's humorous heritage, borrowing inspiration from her days as a sitcom star in order to bring levity into the process of purchasing a home, which can be quite stressful. Within the context of a social media series titled Reba's Home Huntin' Tips, she offers guidance that is slightly tongue-in-cheek while retaining her unique fashion sense. She gives a wink to the camera and says, "The first piece of advice I have is that you should not fall in love with a house until you have checked the plumbing. Believe me when I say that a shattered heart is far simpler to repair than a broken pipe." As a further piece of advice, she cautions against falling in love at first sight with a mansion that is beyond her financial means. "It's like dating a cowboy who's all hat and no cattle. It makes you look good, but it's not going to work out," the speaker said. This partnership between Realtor.com and Reba was a brilliant move on the side of Realtor.com. Her appeal extends across multiple generations, from longtime country fans who grew up on Fancy to younger audiences who are familiar with her from her recent collaborations with artists such as Post Malone, or from her appearances on The Voice. Because she acts as a cultural bridge, she makes the campaign accessible to people who are purchasing their first home, retirees who are downsizing, and everyone in between. Additionally, her Oklahoma origins provide her with a grounded viewpoint that is perfectly aligned with the objective of Realtor.com, which is to make the process of purchasing a property feel more approachable and human. By including interactive components throughout the campaign, Reba's involvement is elevated to a higher level. One of the features that customers can access on the website of Realtor.com is called Reba's Picks. This tool allows the celebrity to highlight property that she believes have that certain something, such as a wraparound porch that is ideal for sipping coffee or a backyard that is large enough for a family outdoor BBQ. A chatbot that answers queries about purchasing a property in Reba's voice, along with her distinctive words such as "darlin'" and "bless your heart," has been given the cheeky name RebaBot. Fans have given it their full attention, filling social media with tweets about how Reba's virtual pep speeches helped them maintain their motivation while they were looking for a new house. The campaign is resonating with people, according to data obtained from Realtor.com. The website has had a 25% increase in traffic since it was first launched, and there has been a noteworthy increase in involvement from Millennial and Gen Z buyers, which is a demographic that is notoriously difficult to target in the real estate industry. The stats of social media tell a similar narrative, with Reba's advertisements receiving millions of views and thousands of shares. Many of these shares were followed by comments such as, "Reba makes me want to buy a house today," and "Can Reba just move in with me?" Reba sees the campaign as more than just a means of financial gain. It is an opportunity to engage with individuals in a different manner. The statement was made during a news conference. "I've always believed in the power of home," she remarked. "It is the place where you discover your inner fortitude, your joy, and your family. If I am able to assist even a single individual in locating that, then that is worth more than all of the gold records that Nashville has to offer." As a result of her passion, which is evident in each and every advertisement, quip, and heartfelt moment, the Nearly Home campaign is an excellent example of how to successfully combine humor with emotion. Reba's presence continues to light up screens and excite homebuyers as the campaign continues to progress from beginning to end. She is reminding all of us that finding a home is about more than just a transaction. It is about finding a place to belong. Whether she is making jokes about wallpaper that is out of style or offering a virtual shoulder to rely on, she is doing everything she can to achieve this. Furthermore, with Reba McEntire serving as your guide, you are not even close to being at home. At this point, you are almost there.